Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Sorry for the late start. We had some technical difficulties here, but we're here and we're live and we are ready to roll. So good morning. Welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am Greg Rosander, your host with Palin Music Center, here to show you the world's most amazing instruments. And I got something special in store for you today, so you're just going to have to stay tuned to see what that is. We're going to have some fun today, because that's what we like to do. So, for those of you who are new to the show, welcome. First of all, thank you for being here. I am thrilled to have you. What we are doing here is I am here just to show you the coolest instruments available on the internet. And these are instruments that you can purchase right now on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving us a call at 417-882-7006. In addition to the cool, amazing, awesome, fantastic, killer instruments I have to show you, I also like to have some fun and share some life with you, share some things I'm interested in, some music, some wisdom, some, if I can get my chair right here, I'm a little off center screen, there we go. Share some music, share some, just fun, quirky things, either about me or about things I'm interested in. And, if there's ever anything that you want to see on the show, please let us know. We've got the live stream chat going on right now, and I love to interact with you guys, so please leave a comment, leave a question. I'll give you a shout out. I love to interact with you all. Let us know where you're watching from, where in the world are you. You could be anywhere. You could be in the Philippines. You can be in Hawaii. You can be in Fresno. I don't know. You might be anywhere in the world, but let us know where you're watching from. We love to have you. Things I need you to do for me: hit the like button, of course, hit the share button, share it with all your friends, family, neighbors, relatives, you name it, and then subscribe. We are at 1150 now, so we're heading that direction. Today is episode 47, I believe. We got episode 50 coming up in just a couple of days, so super excited. Things are cruising. Love to be at 2,000 subscribers. I believe that you guys can make it happen, but it's up to you to do it. I can do everything here, but, I can only hit that subscribe button once. So I need you guys to share it and subscribe. Let's have some fun out here, shall we? One more thing, just as a reminder, coming up this Saturday, April 27th, at our Springfield headquarters store, we have our fantastic Cars and Guitars event. I believe it starts at, 2 in the afternoon, goes like from 2 to 4, something like that. We're going to have cars like hot rods, street rods, muscle cars, you name it. We're going to have guitars and other amazing instruments. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have live music. We're going to have all of that cool stuff for you to come out and see us and enjoy. So if you are in the area, come on by. We're going to have some fun. So stay tuned for more details about that. But mark it on your calendar, April 27th, this Saturday, for Cars and Guitars. So that's all the business stuff out of the way. That's who I am, why I'm here, and what we're doing. Let's say a fine good, excuse me, choking on my own spit here. Let's say a fine good morning to my buddy Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Greg.
That's the pleasure of life.
I have that effect on people.
Yeah, I know. You get all choked up. I just, I love him so much.
Man.
Maybe I need some coffee.
Yeah. Hawaiian coffee again? Still?
Of course, yeah.
Nice.
Man, we got that dark Kona roast. Loving it.
Cool.
We'll have some, Wake Up with Greg coffee here eventually that
definitely.
you guys can get as well and enjoy the fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love your shirt today. Why don't you tell us about that and also the watch you got on?
Fancy shirt, fancy watch. You know me. I do what I do. This is another Daniel Cremieux. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Look at that. All right. Yeah, Daniel Cremieux. My guy, my French connection. This is more Paisleys. We got some kind of, a southwestern color scheme here, maybe with some, you got that terracotta orange and the kind of denim blue and some greens and I don't know what other colors we got in here, but hey, it's fun. Daniel Cremieux, love it. It's my signature line. Maybe if Daniel Cremieux's out there watching, we'll get a Wake Up with Greg signature shirt. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be awesome. Write to your congressman, folks. We can make this happen. Yeah, like Congress can make something happen. All right. Anyway, I'm going to kill myself here. I'm choking to death. All right. we need to jump into some really cool instruments. And oh, I didn't tell you about the watch. You've seen the watch before, those of you watching this show, watchers. This is my Timex Marlin. This is a mechanical watch, not automatic, but mechanical means you got to wind it up to make it work. I kind of prefer that though, you know, because then you don't have to replace batteries and all that kind of stuff. Really cool vintage vibe with the gold case and the green, kind of that really cool vintage metallic green, kind of a mid-century modern look. I don't know, mid-century modern, but it's mid-century anyway. Got a little alligator style band on there. So yeah, that's the watch. That's what we got going on. I feel like I'm getting kind of a Western accent going on here. Yeehaw!
It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. I don't know why. But maybe we should dig into some horns, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, we can do that.
Would you like the first one now, or do you want to introduce the...
Go ahead and put that one up here.
All right.
And here's what's happening, folks. Just get ready, because it's going to get crazy. Yeehaw! We got ourselves a Trombone Bonanza going on today, folks. That's right, we got a Trombone Bonanza, world full of country trombones right here for you. It's a bonanza. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to get my cowboy gloves on here, and we're going to have a bonanza for trombones, a Trombone Bonanza. Yeah, you heard it right. I've lost my mind, but you are going to enjoy this anyway. I got my hat, I got my gloves, just like any good cowboy should have. We're going to look at some trombones, shall we? All right. Yeehaw! What do we got here, boys? We got ourselves a Yamaha. This is a YSL 897. Yeah, 897Z. I got to get my letters and numbers there straight, get my hat all lined up. All right, check this out, guys. We got ourselves a jazz trombone. Yeah, you can probably play some country western with this as well, but we got a nice jazz. This is a dual bore trombone. This is the Custom Z professional trombone with a yellow brass one-piece hand-hammered bell. We've got the reverse or integral tuning slide on there. We have the yellow brass main hand slide as well. Nickel silver crook at the bottom, nickel silver at the top, chromed slides on the inside, smooth as butter, folks. That is a trombone for trombone players out there. It is a fantastic horn for you. This is a dual bore. Like I said, dual bore means it's got a 484/490 bore. So a small bore, good bore for trombone, for jazz playing and commercial playing. You get that real bright, high-pitched sound. And then it comes with two lead pipes. That one's all wrapped in plastic. You can't really see it, but you get a shorter one and a longer one. Gives you a different feel, different amount of resistance, different bore, all that killer stuff. So that is the Yamaha Custom Z YSL 897Z live on our website right now at palinmusic.com. There is the logo right there. No fancy engraving on there. But guys, this is a professional horn. This is the one you need. Really nice counterbalance there at the top. That is and removable if you like a lighter weight horn. But you got the Yamaha logo. Beautiful case on this guy with kind of a black leather trim. We got this really nice blue kind of accented stitching. Let me see if I can show you that. You got the brushed. See the blue stitching on that? Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's a pretty horn. That's a pretty trombone for our first horn in our Trombone Bonanza today. Yeehaw! We got some commenters. Giddy up, Greg, from Mike. Max says yeehaw. Thank you, boys, for being here. Anybody else out there? Let's comment. Let's question. Let's have some fun. Tell me where you're watching from. That is horn number one. I went through that one pretty quick, guys. I'll maybe slow down a little bit on the other ones. I get a little excited. I get a little crazy. My hat's closing off the circulation to my head. So that's what's happening here. Let's dig in to another one here in just a minute. But first, giddy up.
Why don't you share some music with us?
All right. Well, I played a little bit of music for you. Probably going to get in trouble for that, but we'll, we'll see how it goes. So the song that I want to share with you today, this is not a country western song. This is not anything like that, but it does have kind of a Spanish, maybe Mexican vibe to it. The song is called Quinto do Lago. Yep, Quinto do Lago. What the heck is Quinto do Lago? Well, let me Oh, I can't play that music. Anyway, let me show it to you here. This is an album by NYJO, NYJO. What does NYJO stand for? That stands for the National Youth Jazz Orchestra. So what do I mean by that? This is a British organization. Yeah, I know, they play jazz out there too. We taught them how to do it. But it's a group of young artists, all under the age of 18. And this is their album. This is kind of an older album. Came out in like the mid-90s, 96, 97, somewhere around there. The album is called Algorithms. You can see that there. It's available on Spotify. I'm sure it's probably available elsewhere. But this song is called Quinto do Lago, and it is a trombone feature powerhouse. And yeah, this song's like 9 minutes long. It's a doozy, folks. It really is. It takes some listening, but it is amazing. You've got at least 4 different trombone players on here, all playing killer solos. And man, this thing just cruises. It just goes and goes and goes. And just when you think it's over, man, it kicks it into another gear and it keeps going. And then when you think it's over, it kicks into another gear. Oh, we got my buddy Alberto Martinez Berto Trombone Bonanza. Yeah! We got a Trombone Bonanza going on today. We're having some fun. All right. So that is my musical selection for the day. I know I'm being goofy, guys. It's what I do. We're having some fun, right? Come on now. All right. Algorithms. NYJO, National Youth Jazz Orchestra, Quinto do Lago. So, to let you guys know, we're going to figure this out as to how to make this available to you. I created on Spotify a Wake Up with Greg playlist, which has all of the songs that I have recommended on this show for the last 47 episodes. And this one will be added to it today. So you can probably search for it. I think I made it public. Wake Up with Greg playlist on Spotify. If we're going to figure out a way to share it with you if we can't find it, or if you can't find it. But anyway, check it out. It's got all the fun stuff that we've got going on. So that's song for the day. Quinto do Lago. It's a trombone feature because we got Trombone Bonanza going on right now. And it is from the National Youth Jazz Orchestra on the album Algorithms. Whew, that was a mouthful. I'm getting tuckered out, folks.
Can't stop now.
Can't stop now. We got 2 more trombones to go in the Trombone Bonanza. All right, let me get my fancy cowboy gloves back on here. You know, it's always the hero that wears the white gloves or the white hat. I mean, this is a kind of a straw hat, so neither white nor anything else. Color of straw, it's kind of neutral. I could be a good guy, I could be a bad guy, but I promise you guys, I'm good for you. I am here for you. I am your guy. So give me a call or check out our website. Woo, this is a big dog right here. All right, next up, we have an Adams professional trombone. This is the Adams Sonic trombone, coming all the way from the Netherlands. Oh man, my gloves keep sticking to the Velcro. All right, we're getting crazy here. Let's check this guy out. This is a big bore horn, a 547 large bore. F attachment. This has the, it's in, you know, Adams likes to do this. They have these little socks that they like to put the horns in. If I can get it out of the case here. Come on now. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right, look at that, guys. Beautiful horn. This is the Sonic, like I said, Sonic professional trombone. This also has a hand-hammered one-piece yellow brass bell. It's all yellow brass. We have the tight open wrap construction on here. We have what does it say? Open. What does that say? That says open flow. There we go. Open flow rotor on this. So very smooth, light action rotor on there. Reverse tuning slide on this as well. But just a beautiful horn, 8.5-inch bell. By the way, on that Yamaha, we had a 7.5-inch bell on there. I forgot to mention that. You know, we call that a pea shooter. That's a good term for, you know, Trombone Bonanza today. We got a Trombone Bonanza pea shooter. Yeehaw! All right, so this here's a good horn, boys. That is the Adams Sonic. Can you see that there? Sonic, Adams Sonic. All right, let me show you the slide on that guy. We got all these extra bells and whistles here. Boy, they get you protected on these Adams cases. Super nice case. Lots of accessory storage room. Look at that. We got a big slide, boys. Watch out for the top. You're going to smash into things here. We got the nickel silver at the top. Yellow brass outer slide, nickel silver crook. with the traditional water key at the base. I'm turning the wrong one. Beautiful chromed nickel inner slide. Smooth as silk, boys. That is a fine trombone there. Ken Sadberry, my Uncle Kenny. Howdy, Gregory. Uncle Ken, love the hat. Thank you. I love you too, brother. I'm always excited to have you on my show. Thank you for being here. Did I put that in right? One more time. That's the slide. I hope I'm putting this back in here right. I don't want to mess it up. I think that's the way it goes. There we go. Yeah, we're safe. We're good. All right, so that is the trombone by Adams, the Adams Sonic Trombone, professional grade, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or you can give me a call at 417-882-7006. Oh, maybe I didn't. Did I get? There we go. Now we got her in there right. She's all safe and good to go on today's Trombone Bonanza. Yep. You know what? I'm going to leave that, Jordan. You can take that one away. All right. She's a biggin, Doc. Biggin? She's a biggin. All right. We got one more really cool trombone in our Tuesday Trombone Bonanza today. But I'm wearing myself out. I need some coffee. All right.
After your coffee, why don't you share something cool with us?
Something cool. Well, I'm sticking with the trombone theme here today, and I think this is really cool. I know some of you guys might be like, you know what? This is just goofy and weird. One of the most legendary trombone artists of all time, Glenn Miller. Check this out. Reader's Digest Collector's Edition. This is, I got to tell you something about these. Those of you who are in the know out there collecting vinyl and whatnot, don't pass these things up when you see them in antique stores or when you see them in garage sales or whatever. As silly as they may seem from Reader's Digest or from Time Life magazine or whatever all these are, these compilations, they're actually really nice, great quality sound, really well made, and they've got just a plethora of amazing music. And this one is no exception. This one's got like 6 records in it. I don't know, 5 or 6. Let me get her open there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 6 albums. So 70 of his original greatest hits. So why Glenn Miller? Okay, so Glenn Miller, kind of a sad American tragic story. One of the legendary band leaders in the 30s and 40s. He was the head director of the Army jazz band at the time. This was in 1944, I think. I mean, In the Mood, Moonlight Serenade, Little Brown Jug. I mean, he's got hundreds of just amazing, very popular, very well-known songs. But Glenn Miller was kind of an innovator. He was maligned a little bit as maybe being a little too fluffy, like his music was a little too soft, too not necessarily jazz. True jazz critics were like, this isn't jazz. This is, mamby-pamby stuff. But man, the guy was an artist and a phenomenal musician. And had he lived, I'm sure we would know a lot more as his musical style evolved. But sadly, 1944, his band, the Army Jazz Band, was supposed to be playing in Paris. And things were kind of winding down in the war. But he wanted to go ahead of the group and get ready, a couple days before. Weather was horrible at the time, and they took off in a plane, Glenn Miller and a few other people. And there was a lot of fog going on, and flying from London, I think, or somewhere in that area, to Paris, disappeared. Completely gone, somewhere over the English Channel. No idea where they ended up. Never heard from him again. To this day, I don't think his plane's been found or his whereabouts are known, which is super sad because the world lost out on a great musician and a lot more amazing music. I got to see his trombone at the American Air Force Museum in Canton, Ohio, which was really cool. They had a nice little Glenn Miller display there. But man, check out some Glenn Miller music. You can find this stuff cheap at antique stores or flea markets or garage sales or whatever. I've had this one since it came out. Used to kind of collect a lot of this kind of stuff, but man, so great. Glenn Miller, sticking with our Trombone Bonanza today. That's right. So that's my cool thing for the day. What Max says, like a trombone cowboy. You got it, man. Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. All right. So there we go. We got the unforgettable Glenn Miller. We've talked about Quinto do Lago by the National Youth Jazz Orchestra, a trombone feature song of just powerhouse trombones. And guys, you don't know, you can't tell that these are not professional musicians. They're all under the age of 18. It's crazy. All right, but I got one more trombone for you. We got a special treat. I'm going to get my fancy gloves back on, although my gloves probably aren't going to matter too much on this horn because it's not going to get all fingerprinty. And I'll show you why. I've shown a couple of these horns before, but look at that name there. What does that name tell you? That's the Butler, yeah, that's right, Butler carbon fiber trombones here, folks. And this one is the C10, and my gloves keep sticking to the Velcro. Oh man, it's making me crazy. This is the C10 professional big bore trombone, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that. Guys, this is a killer horn, right? This is the Butler model C10, patterned after the Bach 42, so the slide and bore, it's a 547 bore on this as well. Pretty much the same specs as the last horn. We got an 8.5-inch diameter bell. This one also comes with two interchangeable lead pipes, a shorter pipe and a longer pipe for that versatility. We've got the reverse tuning slide, all hand wrapped. These are handmade horns, guys. And why carbon fiber? Well, carbon fiber is going to give you the same power and resonance that you're going to get from a brass horn, but just without all the weight. This horn completely assembled. I'm going to set this down. I'll get the slide out and we'll put this thing together. The whole horn, guys, completely assembled, is only 3 pounds. So if you're looking for something lightweight, you're tired of lugging around a massive 10-pound horn or more. So here's the slide. This is the one for you. 80 grams on the slide alone. This thing is just super light. We've got all nickel silver trim at the top, chromed nickel inner slide. Man, smooth as butter. Oh my gosh, this is super smooth. We've got the Speedy Flow water key down at the bottom. I believe that's a Butler designed feature. All hand-laid carbon fiber on this. Beautiful horn. Again, this is a 547 bore. I'm going to assemble this. We're going to try, do my best here. Put this all together and show you what a full trombone looks like. Spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it. Come on, we'll get there. All right. Instrument Innovations rotor on this, guys. Super smooth action. Nice trigger action on there. Woo! Smooth and light. We've got the open wrap design. All raw brass and nickel silver on this, guys. So there's no lacquer or anything. So you get a free flowing resonant horn. I got to be careful of the over part of my set design here. I don't want to smash it into anything. But that right there, that is the Butler C10. I'm going to turn this around this way so you can see the logo on the bell there. Butler C10 professional handmade carbon fiber trombone. Got the beautiful satin finish on the outside with the bright glossy finish on the inside of the bell. So yeah, guys, check this one out. It's live on our website right now. I've got a couple other Butler trombones, a couple of jazz horns. We've got the Lemon Drop and the JJ as well. Got other Yamahas. We've got, this is I think the only Adams trombone we have in-house at the moment, but we can certainly get more. Ryder, ooh, I'm a trombone player and that looks amazing. Believe me, Ryder, it is an amazing horn. All three of these horns are just absolutely killer. And I'd be happy to send one to you today. So check out the website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-0006, right? I almost lost my mind on the phone there. So in case you're just joining us, I don't normally wear a cowboy hat on here, but we've got Trombone Bonanza going on today. Yeehaw! All right. So that's the third horn of the day. We're about to wrap this show up with a few little bits of, extra info. So what do we got, Jordan?
The question is, what do you got?
What do
you have any
got?
wisdom for us?
I've got some wisdom for you. Yes, indeedy. I got a little quote here for you. This is from Edward Bulwer Lytton, I believe is how you say that. He's an English writer and politician, former Secretary of State for the Colonies of the United Kingdom. So he's from the 19th century, back in the 1800s. And this is what Mr. Edward Bulwer Lytton says about music. He says, music, once admitted to the soul, becomes a sort of spirit and never dies. I think that's very true. Once you let that music in, it's going to be a part of you forever. I mean, still to this day, I've got music in my head that I haven't listened to in 20, 30 years. And the moment I hear it again, I can recall it 100%. So it becomes a part of you, folks. It is absolutely amazing. Music, my voice is changing, folks. I don't know what's going on. Music, once admitted to the soul, becomes a sort of spirit and never dies.
Can you read it in a Western accent?
Can I read it in a Western accent? Let's give it a try. Music, once admitted to the soul, becomes a sort of spirit and never dies. Never dies.
It's different.
It's different. Ryder, thanks for joining us. Where are you watching from, my friend? Before we close this show out, woo! This is I don't know what's going on. There's like plastic in here. Maybe this hat's never been worn before. Now I got a big old line across my head. I better keep that hat on. We'll just keep it on for the rest of the show. All right, guys, that's the show. That's what we got for you. I'm so glad you were here watching. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, yeehaw! I'm here for you too, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.